Welcome to Full Court Tennis Advantage. I'm Brian Teacher, Australian Open champion, former world number 7 in singles, and a coach who's worked with top ATP and WTA players. This is part 2 of our special 3-part series with Guy Fritz, former longtime junior coach and father of ATP world number 4, Taylor Fritz. Guy also coached Coco Vandeweghe as a junior, and both players reached the top 10 in the world. Today's episode dives into the mental side of tennis. How Taylor learned to solve problems in real time, focus under pressure, and build emotional resilience. If you're a parent or a coach, this is your roadmap for developing not just a tennis player, but a tennis brain. Guy recognized early that Taylor had something special. By age 10, he was already beating older, more experienced players. But it wasn't just physical skill. Taylor had the instinct to compete. Guy noticed that Taylor would often break serve when his opponent was serving for the match. That's an elite trait, being your toughest when it matters most. But this wasn't luck or personality. Guy trained him to read opponents, identify patterns, and shift strategies. It's not enough to be athletic. Players need to think their way through matches. Every match became a teaching opportunity. Guy and Taylor would break things down right after. What went wrong? What could have he done better? What's the next step? If Taylor struggled against a slice or had trouble executing a pattern, it became the next day's drill. This constant feedback loop, observe, analyze, it became the backbone of Taylor's development. As Guy puts it, every step up the ladder, there's another weakness to solve. And that's one of the most powerful coaching principles. Don't just hit balls, diagnose and train with purpose. Every rep should solve a problem. Mental focus isn't something Taylor was born with, it was trained. On car rides home from tournaments, Guy would ask him, Taylor, how many times did your mind wander during the match? At first, Taylor would scratch his head, then he would say, maybe 15 to 16 times, Dad. But they had worked on reducing that. They didn't explicitly use meditation or breathing techniques, but Guy would say, Taylor, slow it down. Make it feel like slow motion. That ability to reset mentally, stay calm under pressure, and stay emotionally neutral was trained repetition, just like footwork or technique. Too often, parents and coaches overlook the mental side of tennis. They'll spend time on technique, they'll send kids to clinics, but they forget mindset. Yet it's mental skills that often separate the good from the great. Taylor's edge wasn't just in his forehand or serve, it was his ability to adapt and stay calm. And not every kid has a dad like Guy, a trained coach, watching every match, helping course correct. When I was playing, I didn't have that kind of support. My mom fed me balls at the public parks, but she wasn't a player. I was alone figuring out how to get better, especially the mental part. It was a lot of trial and error. That's why I built the Full Court Tennis app and website to help players and coaches close that gap. Let's say a coach can't attend your match. He's teaching lessons, he's booked. Instead of missing out, you could upload your match footage to the app and website, tag key moments, and let your coach review just 20 minutes of the most important part. That's real coaching. That's how you accelerate learning, by working on the mental and tactical gaps, not just technique. And if your coach isn't the right one to help you, you can get an opinion from one of our world-class coaches on the app. But here's a warning. If a parent is too critical, if he's telling you, hey, what's wrong with you, Junior? You're choking again, you'll damage the player, for sure. You've got to nurture the joy of the game, encourage problem solving, not perfection. Support your kid, but let them take ownership. Otherwise, you risk taking the fun out of the sport, and with it, the will to improve. That's it for episode 2 with Guy Fritz. As we've seen, mental toughness isn't a gift, it's a skill. And with the right tools, it's a skill anyone can build. Next time, we'll talk about Taylor's transition from juniors to pro tennis and the surprising decision that helped him reach number 1 in the world in the ITF rankings. Until then, I'm Brian Teacher, and this is Full Court Tennis Advantage. Don't forget to download the Full Court Tennis app. Bring real coaching, real match feedback, and real development to your game, no matter where you play.